the line. What a way to kick things off. And what a main event we have tonight. It's going to be Bobby Roode. It's going to be Cowboy James Storm putting that title shot on the line in our main event. The one person that won't be in the title picture after last Sunday's Turning Point, AJ Styles.
Todd, you're right. AJ Styles now not eligible for a world title shot for a year. AJ has not publicly spoken since Sunday at Turning Point, but tonight, AJ Styles addresses his future.
I worked the last year to get to this point right here. Now Bobby Roode thinks he can just take it from me. No, this is my opportunity to shut Bobby Roode up once and for all. I am sick and tired of him always butting his... Can I help you? I'm done, man.
Both sides of the equation in this matchup. Oh, AJ out of nowhere.
It seems like everybody now is just out for themselves. So you know what? It's time for James Storm to be out for himself.
Now all of a sudden, the former partners come eye to eye. They're going to work together or not?
You have to wonder if this would happen.
I did the damage. I had AJ Styles beat. He came in and picked up the garbage, and he got the victory.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Last call.
Imagine sitting on the sidelines for almost a year.
Yeah,
if you're the guy that gets beat tonight.
It should be me getting the world title shot, not James Storm. Now it's about the world title. Sorry about everybody. Damn luck.
He does come out here with that exuberance he normally has, that excitement, that energy. Taking this loss hard, man.
So in case you missed it this past Sunday, let me bring you up to speed. Turning Point. #1 contenders match. Stakes were never higher. Obviously you win. You go on to be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. You get pinned. At the very least, you don't get a shot at that World Heavyweight title until Bound for Glory 2013. So if you're wondering who lost, you're looking at him. Hey, that's the kind of year I've had, right? I mean, I was accused of banging Dixie Carter. I was accused of having a baby with a crackhead. But you know what the worst is, really, honestly? That some people doubted me. You can say what you want. I mean, you didn't believe the fact that I didn't do these things. And that's the worst part of all this. And on top of that, I mean, I was merely points away from wrestling at Bound for Glory. And trust me, had I got to that spot, had I got to that title match, I would have been the World Heavyweight Champion. But that didn't happen, did it? But you know, the year's not over yet. I mean, we still got the holidays coming up. Christmas, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. A lot of people are thankful for a lot of things. I find myself not thankful for anything this year.
Oh no, not these guys again.
This is absolutely the last thing that AJ Styles needs right now.
Can't they just let AJ have his opportunity to talk?
Oh, wait, how do we know? Now listen, Todd, how do we know that they're not coming out here to console AJ? We don't know that.
Yeah, just like Bobby Roode was going to come out and celebrate James Storm win earlier tonight, right?
How do we know? We don't know what these guys are going to do. I mean, they were former best friends with this guy. I know what they accuse AJ of and how they tried to frame AJ. But maybe they feel for their former buddy.
Really?
I'm just saying maybe.
AJ. In the words of the king himself, Elvis Presley, you ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time.
All right, maybe not.
But seriously, AJ, Every word out of your mouth just then was 100% accurate. I mean, this has probably been the worst year of your career, and you don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, yeah, it's bad right now, but see, all you're talking about are repercussions. If you're looking for the source of your problems, you need to be looking in the mirror. You see, all of these plans that you've made, all these choices that you've made, all of the things that have been crashing down around you like a house of cards, it's all because right here, all you are is a broken, flawed little man. So you know what? Go ahead and sing your sad song to all these hobos and vagrants if you want. But let me remind you, of something I've been telling you for the better part of a year. You're nothing but a complete and utter failure.
I'm a failure? Yeah. I believe if you look in the record books, it'll have AJ Styles beating Christopher Daniels a lot more than it has Christopher Daniels beating AJ Styles. I mean, you keep running that mouth, but you got nothing to back it up. So it sounds like maybe you are the one that needs a reminder. So as bad as I hate to say this, why don't we do this one last time? And then we'll find out who the better man is.
Whoa. AJ, let me explain something to you. You see, Christopher Daniels has nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing to gain by wrestling you again. You see, AJ, here's the facts. You're stale. You don't even know who AJ Styles is anymore, and that eats you alive. Meanwhile, us, well, we're riding high. We're on top of our game, and we're still the real World Tag Team Champions of the world. So you see, Chris Daniels will in no way benefit from wrestling AJ Styles. Whoa. Hold on, Frankie. I hate to disagree with you, but you know what? I think this is the perfect time to do AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, one last time. And when we do, we're going to find out who the real failure is.
Let's do it.
Well, it kind of seems like Daniels thinks he's got AJ at the right time. They're always very festive and loving men, or not.
Usually you're calling them shady.
Yeah, shady, shifty, dark, dirty. Those are some good adjectives.
Yeah.
Have you mentioned snarky?
Well, and slimy.
Wait, what's that? Oh, you want to see the goods? Okay, hold on. You're welcome.
Big pop.
Now, last week, I challenged AJ Styles to one more match, one last match at Final Resolution. And a lot of people, well, mostly ass bags like you people, you're asking me, why would you do such a thing, Chris? Well, the answer's obvious. AJ's going through some tough times right now, and what kind of friend would I be if I wasn't right there in his time of need? Right? But Chris, before Final Resolution, and in the spirit of giving thanks, I'd like to thank AJ Styles for basically proving us right all along. Right. And I'd like to invite AJ Styles down to the ring to receive a bad influence style ass beating courtesy of me. So AJ, you hayseed, consider yourself called out.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
So the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, has that upcoming final battle with Daniels to finally prove who is the better man, who is the failure. But tonight he's called out on Open Fight Night by Kazarian.
Could final resolution be more aptly named? AJ Styles one last time against Christopher Daniels, December the 9th on pay-per-view.
And tonight's main event is sponsored by Nissan GT Academy. Don't miss the High Octane Series tonight at 11:30, only on Spike.
See right there, Daniels saying, hey, I'll leave, no problem. Kazarian's got this on his own. Look at that. Surprised to see that out of Daniels.
It's going to be interesting to see how AJ responds after that huge loss at Turning Point. A defeat which ices him out of any potential world heavyweight title shot until Bound for Glory of next year.
It's going to be interesting to see how he contends with that, but I saw a fire reignited in the eyes of AJ when he knew that he's going to get one more shot to prove himself against Daniels. That could be a win that could maybe turn things around.
But he has to still keep his focus on Kazarian tonight here on Impact Wrestling. Can't be one of those situations where he falls prey to the look-ahead factor.
Well, absolutely, especially when you get called out by someone, especially someone with the history that you have with them. Look at that jackknife cover here.
Look at the bridge there by AJ Styles. Such strength into the backslide. Looking to cover the other way, only a count of 2. Roll up now. Magistral cradle, nicely done. A lot of history, if you look back, Mike, between these two as well, good and bad.
Actually, between the three, between AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, and Kazarian, that history's been so well documented over the course of the past few years. The fact that they were such tight friends, tag team partners for so many years and on so many occasions, but that relationship, that association went south a long time ago.
Yeah, and AJ Styles, I mean, it's kind of like he's, I don't know, just from a wrestler perspective, it just seems to me like he might be a tad off here in this match.
Here's the drop kick by Styles.
Maybe I spoke too soon, but before that, he was a little bit of a tad off, but that drop kick was right on.
I remember that was one of the things that we picked up back at our Turning Point pay-per-view event.
Sure did, and now AJ
looks to be on top of his game tonight, though, gentlemen. Has scissors takedown.
Well, yeah, the past couple of moves he's on top of his game, but I just said before that he really was not. But then again, Kazarian's on point, and Kazarian's the guy who did the call out. So, AJ didn't know he was going to face this guy out here.
And Kazarian had the opportunity to game plan and come up with a strategy to face AJ, who he knows so well.
Nice backbreaker there by Styles.
What a resume for AJ Styles. First Triple Crown winner, first Grand Slam winner in company history. 4 times he's held the World Heavyweight title. But guys, it's been 3 years since he had that World Championship.
Well, those accolades are just loaded. I mean, definitely a boatload of accolades and accomplishments by AJ Styles. I mean, that's how you come up. That's how people come up and name you the phenomenal one.
But he hit a big-time roadblock, as you touched on, Mike, and especially this last year, perhaps the worst of his personal and professional career, looking to get back on track, but Kazarian just takes him off, and AJ hit hard on that top rope with a vicious clothesline.
Man, that string of moves right there. AJ, again, a couple of mistakes there, and Kazarian made him pay. And Kazarian knows AJ at the back of his hand because of the history they have in the form of friendship. And he's capitalizing on that in his Kazarian way. AJ, he knows Kazarian just as long, but he's not able to capitalize on it.
It has to be really such a unique situation going into a match where you've been on the apron as the tag team partner, where you've had that chance to pre-match, come up with strategy for opponents and talk to someone like this, and now you're facing him as an opponent.
Off the gut-wrench suplex, here's the cover. No question, it's gotta just, really play with your mind. Got to make it tough on AJ Styles. And again, you got to touch on, he can't look past this matchup. Kazarian knew he was going to call him out, and he has been very aggressive here.
God almighty, that was nasty.
The power of that clothesline earlier, and then this kick.
Gangnam style, sorry.
Well, let's take another look here. Watch this kick by Cassette. Bam! Right in the face. AJ went flying out of the ring off the apron.
Taz, you ever think about that when you're a tag team partner with someone that maybe you don't want to let them know too much about your own individual style? Is that in the back of your mind?
I don't think so. No, because you want to win. You know, if you're a team, you want to win. You want your teammate to win. You want to win. It's about being a unit. So no, I don't think so, Mike. I really don't.
Nice counter to the suplex there by AJ Styles, who picks up the pace. Big spin kick, taken down Kazarian.
Grabbing at that ankle though. Going for that kick, slowed him down a bit, and he missed that. Got caught there, did AJ.
Kazarian outside in with the DDT. Now Kazarian beefing with referee Earl Hebner here.
Right in the face of our senior official. But just to your point, looked like AJ was just maybe a little misstep earlier and then ended up paying the price off the DDT.
Oh, he's got him countered. Looking for that added leverage there with the rope.
I think Earl Hebner's maybe seen that move once or 1,000 times. Earl's been refereeing for, a couple of years anyway.
How many?
Oh, look at this, Earl. Whoa, AJ's got him.
Roll up the other way. Back and forth action here. Pele on the money, hook of the leg.
Winner, he's got it. Let's see that stack up, man.
Your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Big time victory there by AJ Styles, and that's got to be a confidence booster. Gentlemen, let's take a look back at some of the action.
Yeah, there was a lot of action. I mean, like I said, in the early goings of this match, Kazarian, he was in control, and I really felt like AJ missed a couple of things he shouldn't have missed, just my opinion. But AJ was able to redeem himself, as you see here. Some of these just great maneuvers by Styles. But at the end of the day, look, AJ was able to top Kazarian with that Pele. Boom! Look at the hits, Mark. There's another angle with the Pele there. Look at that. And that pin cover stacking Kazarian on his shoulders so high. I knew he had to win right there.
Isn't that the mark of a true professional? Overcoming the obstacle to gain the victory. That's what AJ Styles did tonight.
Big
Christopher Daniels.
I'm surprised Al's not here. I mean, I heard earlier, I thought maybe he would have gotten here already by the time we started the show, but it's not like Al Snow. I'm sure he'll be here, but, again, that's not like him.
Well, these guys are just too much. Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. That Daniels, he's a walking, talking, full-court press. He sought me out earlier today. He says I'm going to have new ring gear, a new jacket. I've got medals on it. It's emblematic of me being a ring general.
He said he's got emblems. What is he, like a 5-year-old kid? What is this?
Okay, simmer down, butt nuggets, simmer down. You know, it's ironic that tonight AJ Styles and the Cowboy James Storm are a tag team because, you see, AJ, it is I that am sorry about your damn luck. Because in a mere 10 days, AJ, you're going to hear the words that are going to haunt you for the rest of your miserable redneck life. And those words are, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and forever the better man, Christopher Daniels.
A lot of talk there by the former tag team champions. Can the Cowboy and the Phenomenal One shut them up? Tag team action next.
Sorry about your damn luck.
And their opponent, introducing first from Leapersport, Tennessee, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Beer drinking, Johnny Cash listener.
A lot of interesting recent history between the the Cowboy James Storm and his partner tonight, AJ Styles, and it all started at Turning Point, Taz.
Yeah, absolutely, and you'll see here momentarily. They say, boom, that's it. The last call super kick was the killing blow. And the victory goes to Storm. And AJ's fate was sealed in regards to a future world title shot, Mike.
Boy, that look on AJ's face told the whole story. Realization set in that by losing, AJ could not get another world title shot for a year.
And his tag team partner from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, one of the most decorated champions in the history of this company, but he has seemed to have fallen into a slump. And as you mentioned, he was saying, what are you whining about, James Storm? I'm not eligible for a title shot for an entire year. He did get a victory last week over Kazarian. Is that enough to get him back into some positive momentum?
We're going to find out tonight, but it's also going to be very interesting to see if James Storm and AJ Styles will be a success as a team. You can sense earlier that there's tension between these two after what happened between them at Turning Point.
Those sounds were set for tag team action here, yes, or will that push them that much more to prove something in this matchup? But they're in there with the former World Tag Team Champions of the world, Taz.
Well, absolutely, and that's what you got to be careful of. Listen, even though these men, AJ, Storm, Kazarian, these guys are all friends for a long time. Not anymore. That ship has sailed. But the thing is, they know each other so well. And that's what you got to be careful of when you're dealing with two shady guys like Kazarian and Daniels. Very extreme shady.
Huge experience edge. I think also a huge chemistry edge for Daniels and Kazarian in this tag team matchup. Opposite side of the ring, at least AJ, his tag team partner, maybe the most accomplished tag wrestler in Impact Wrestling history. 11 reigns combined in terms of tag teams for James Storm, both with America's Most Wanted and Beer Money.
Well, AJ has won some tag team titles of his own, but he didn't hit with that drop kick. He was off the mark there. James Storm tags back in to try and get some positive going for this team, and he's doing it with some big-time right hands by the Cowboy.
Yeah, Kazarian, he's getting popped non-stop, and that's how Storm is. He'll bring the fight. He'll just keep on. Look at this.
Big reverse neck breaker there by the Cowboy. Doing some big-time gunslinging now, and look at the body language here between these two, Mike.
As Storm unloads after the comments that he had for AJ on Daniels, things look so great for Storm after he wins at Turning Point. But the Cowboys' temper, I think it got the better of him. Bobby Roode insulted Storm's daughter, goaded Storm into putting up that title shot recently. That a gamble that James Storm lost.
Hold on, guys, you see that? AJ missed that double elbow. Storm landed the elbow. AJ, again, the lack of chemistry between the two men. I don't think AJ realized what it was.
Timing was off there, and as it is again, looking for that pinpoint knee strike. Nothing pinpoint about it here, as Daniels backs him up into the corner, and now you see the tag team continuity of the former champions look to take over. Leapfrog, Daniels catches him with a clothesline, hip tosses his own partner into Styles, who's in trouble.
Gotta give them their due, like them or not. Certainly performing like a well-oiled machine. What a drop kick.
Yeah, Storm needs to get in there because AJ definitely doesn't have his A game in this match from a physical standpoint. I gotta tell you, he's missed just about everything he's tried.
But on the flip side, the Cowboy, the former #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title, he's looking great. Huge uppercut, excuse me.
Hell of a shot right there by the Cowboy for sure.
That's one way to shut up Daniels. Now the enziguri by the Cowboy is also on the mark, and he might be measuring him.
Only thing to shut up Daniels is a vice grip. Look at this, watch out. Oh, hold on. Good teamwork by Daniels and Kazarian.
Springboard into the leg drop there by Kazarian. Nicely done. Yep, as you mentioned, Daniels helped his partner put on the brakes. Got him out of harm's way, and they've cut off the ring yet again here.
Daniels, by the way, requested that going forward we refer to them as the tag team known as Bad Influence because they love all the vices that life has to offer.
How about we call them just bad guys? How about that? That fits, right? Or just bad folks, or...
I'll pass that along to Daniels.
Oh, just
maybe
bad?
I'll have him set up a meeting with you.
Bad influence.
On that. That's all right. I'm kind of booked.
I think I'm just going to say no to that one, Mike. I don't know. Scoop and a slam, though. Tag is made. Daniels back in, elbow drop, and in comes Kazarian with the leg drop. They are all over Storm here, full court press, not letting him get a breath.
Yeah, James Storm. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
No, so impressive, this team. 2 times they've held the World Tag Team titles, and they are on their A game tonight.
Well, right now, Storm needs to try to create some separation between himself and Kazarian to tag that man in, AJ Styles.
Yeah, but is that, obviously he needs to make a tag, but would that be such a good move?
He's the phenomenal AJ Styles. I know he's been off a little bit at the beginning of this match, but it's not like the guy sucks, let's be honest.
True.
Jeez.
Four-time world heavyweight champ.
He's a Grand Slam champ too, I believe. I think he can get it done, AJ. We'll see.
Into the cover now goes Kazarian. Yeah, but when your head's not in it,
well, how do we know? His head wasn't in early on. Maybe he's getting inspired here. He's seen his partner get his ass whooped, and he wants to get in there and get some redemption on Daniels and Kazarian. We don't know that. That's the thing. I mean, I get your point because he was a little sluggish, was AJ. Right now, I almost went to that corner, and that would have been a good opportunity for AJ to tag Storm.
The double team, full court press, and now the double Gundam style.
Yeah, I can't wait for the fad of this Gangnam thing to pass because it sucks.
Not a big Psy fan?
No, not at all.
Oh, tag is made.
There you go.
Here comes the phenomenal one. Now he catches him with some elbows, and AJ's starting to cook with gas. Big spin kick on the money.
Told you so. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
And I can tell you, AJ really looking forward to final resolution. Looking at that match against Daniels. Oh, what a drop-down neck breaker that was.
This AJ's just electrifying, man. Once he gets rolling, forget it.
AJ, great balance there. Oh, springboard. Could it be? Yes, flying forearm connects center of the ring. Cover that man, but doesn't go for the win yet. Going to the outside after Kazarian.
That was a bad landing right there. Kazarian had the wherewithal to get out of the way, and AJ, man, he just really landed hard.
AJ had Daniels in trouble, but called the audible, went after Kazarian, and it might have cost him here, Mike.
And now AJ paying the price. Double team outside by Daniels and Kazarian as AJ has been weakened. Let's see if they can put him away.
They've got AJ isolated here, thinking double team again. They've got him hooked. Elevate him up. Oh, what a devastating double team move.
That might be it. Got him. Very close right there. AJ able to kick out. Kazarian and Daniels frustrated. They thought they had to win.
AJ somehow, someway found a way to kick out of that, but he continues to be in a really bad position here against the former champs. Boot to the midsection by Styles. Oh, and look at this. Storm taking out the trash of the former Kazarian.
Right now, AJ and Storm, you got to look at his legal man right now. Storm, he tagged himself in. AJ misses the Pele. Storm is the legal man, by the way.
Yeah. What a last call!
Drink him up. Time to go home. The Cowboy gets the cover and gets the win.
Your winners, AJ Styles and James Storm.
Victory there by the Cowboy and the phenomenal one, and Storm had to overcome a lot in that matchup.
Oh, you think? I mean, definitely. I mean, AJ, let's see right here, he looks, I don't really know what's going on in AJ's head. He might not just, I guess, not too happy with his performance. AJ just looks dejected.
That Daniels, he's a walking, talking, full-court press. He sought me out earlier today. He says I'm going to have new ring gear, a new jacket. I've got medals on it. It's emblematic of me being a ring general.
He said he's got emblems. What is he, like a 5-year-old kid? What is this?
Okay, simmer down, butt nuggets, simmer down. You know, it's ironic that tonight AJ Styles and the Cowboy James Storm are a tag team. Because, you see, AJ, it is I that am sorry about your damn luck. Because in a mere 10 days, AJ, you're going to hear the words that are going to haunt you for the rest of your miserable redneck life. And those words are, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and forever the better man.
of talk there by the former tag team champions. Can the Cowboy and the Phenomenal One shut him up? Tag team action. Now right hands by the Cowboy.
Yeah, Kazarian, he's getting popped non-stop. And that's how Storm is. He'll bring the fight. He'll just keep on. Look at this.
Big reverse neck breaker there by the Cowboy. Doing some big-time gunslinging now. And look at the body language here between these two, Mike.
As Storm unloads after the comments that he had for AJ on Daniels, things look so great for Storm after he wins at Turning Point. But the Cowboys' temper, I think it got the better of him. Bobby Roode insulted Storm's daughter, goaded Storm into putting up that title shot recently. That a gamble that James Storm lost.
Hold on, guys, you see that? AJ missed that double elbow. Storm landed the elbow. AJ, again, the lack of chemistry between the two men. I don't think AJ realized what it was.
Timing was off there, and as it is again, looking for that pinpoint knee strike. Nothing pinpoint about it here. As Daniels backs him up into the corner, and now you see the tag team continuity of the former champions look to take over. Leapfrog, Daniels catches him with a clothesline, hip tosses his own partner into Styles, who's in trouble.
Gotta give them their due, like him or not. Certainly performing like a well-oiled machine. What a drop kick.
Yeah, Storm needs to get in there because AJ definitely doesn't have his A game in this match from a physical standpoint. I gotta tell you, he's missed just about everything he's tried.
But on the flip side, the Cowboy, the former #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title, he's looking great. Huge uppercut, excuse me.
Hell of a shot right there by the Cowboy for sure.
That's one way to shut up Daniels. Now the enziguri by the Cowboy is also on the mark, and he might be measuring him.
Only thing to shut up Daniels is a vice grip. Look at this, watch out. Oh, hold on. Good teamwork by Daniels and Kazarian.
Springboard into the leg drop there by Kazarian. Nicely done. Yep, as you mentioned, Daniels helped his partner put on the brakes. Got him out of harm's way, and they've cut off the ring yet again here.
Daniels, by the way, requested that going forward we refer to them as the tag team known as Bad Influence because they love all the vices that life has to offer.
How about we call them just bad guys? How about that? That fits, right? Or just bad folks, or...
I'll pass that along to Daniels.
Oh, just
Maybe
bad?
I'll have him set up a meeting with you.
Bad influence.
On that. That's all right. I'm kind of booked.
I think I'm just going to say no to that one, Mike. I don't know. Scoop and a slam, though. Tag is made. Daniels back in. Elbow drop, and in comes Kazarian with the leg drop. They are all over Storm here, full court press, not letting him get a breath.
Yeah, James Storm. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
No, so impressive, this team. 2 times they've held the World Tag Team titles, and they are on their A game tonight.
Well, right now, Storm needs to try to create some separation between himself and Kazarian to tag that man in, AJ Styles.
Yeah, but is that obviously he needs to make a tag? But would that be such a good move?
He's the phenomenal AJ Styles. I know he's been off a little bit at the beginning of this match, but it's not like the guy sucks. Let's be honest.
True.
Jeez.
Four-time World Heavyweight champ.
He's a Grand Slam champ too, I believe. I think he can get it done, AJ. We'll see.
Into the cover now goes Kazarian. Yeah, but when your head's not in it.
Well, how do we know? His head wasn't in there early on. Maybe he's getting inspired here. He's seen his partner get his ass whooped, and he wants to get in there and get some redemption on Daniels and Kazarian. We don't know that. That's the thing. I mean, I get your point because he was a little sluggish. Was AJ right now? I almost went to that corner, and that would have been a good opportunity for AJ to tag Storm.
The double team, full court press, and now the double Gundam style. Oh.
Yeah, I can't wait for the fad of this Gangnam thing to pass because it sucks.
Not a big Psy fan?
No, not at all.
Oh, tag is made.
There you go.
Here comes the Phenomenal One. Now he catches him with some elbows, and AJ's starting to cook with gas. Big spin kick on the money.
Told you so. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
And I can tell you, AJ really looking forward to final resolution. Looking at that match against Daniels. Oh, what a drop-down neck breaker that was.
This AJ's just electrifying, man. Once he gets rolling, forget it.
AJ, great balance there. Oh, springboard. Could it be? Yes, flying forearm connects center of the ring. Cover that man, but doesn't go for the win yet. Going to the outside after Kazarian.
That was a bad landing right there. Kazarian had the wherewithal to get out of the way, and AJ, man, he just really landed hard.
AJ had Daniels in trouble, but called the audible, went after Kazarian, and it might have cost him here, Mike.
And now AJ paying the price. Double team outside by Daniels and Kazarian as AJ has been weakened. Let's see if they can put him away.
They've got AJ isolated here, thinking double team again. They've got him hooked. Elevate him up. Oh, what a devastating double team move.
That might be it. Got him. Very close right there. AJ able to kick out. Kazarian and Daniels frustrated. They thought they had to win.
AJ somehow, someway found a way to kick out of that, but he continues to be in a really bad position here against the former champs. Boot to the midsection by Styles. Oh, look at this. Storm taking out the trash of the former Kazarian.
Right now, AJ and Storm, you got to look at his legal man right now. Storm, he tagged himself in. AJ misses the Pele. Storm is the legal man, by the way.
Yeah. What a last call. Drink him up. Time to go home. The Cowboy gets the cover and gets the win.
Your winners, AJ Styles and James Storm.
Victory there by the Cowboy and the Phenomenal One, and Storm had to overcome a lot in that matchup.
Oh, you think? I mean, definitely. I mean, AJ, let's see right here, he looks, I don't really know what's going on in AJ's head. He might not just, I guess, not too happy with his performance. AJ just looks...
It's the last stop before final resolution, but there won't be any slowing down tonight. Welcome to an absolutely loaded edition of Impact Wrestling Live.
Wow, talk about a buzzkill, huh?
Yeah. Flanked by Kazarian and Daniels, here comes the it factor of professional wrestling. Bobby Roode, the longest reigning world champion in company history. He's got his shot to regain the gold this Sunday at Final Resolution. He challenges Jeff Hardy.
That's Sunday, but Todd, first tonight, we have a star-filled main event in the six-man tag. Not only will our world heavyweight champion Jeff Hardy be across the ring from his challenger this Sunday, Bobby Roode, but we'll also get a preview look at AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels. Their final match is Sunday at Final Resolution.
Okay, listen up, you chodes. Now, you know what? You may as well go ahead and call this Throwback Thursday, because what stands before you is the best part of the most dominant group in the history of Impact Wrestling. And that group was called Fortune. Now, you see, that's all in the past, and we're concerned about the future. And the future for us tonight and this Sunday is something none of you have ever experienced in your life. Victory.
You see, everywhere in the world, every single day, people make guarantees. From time to time, I make guarantees. But the difference between everybody else and the it factor is that when I make a guarantee, that guarantee becomes a reality. And the reality is that in 3 days at Final Resolution, I will once again be your World Heavyweight Champion. You see, because I made a very important investment, not only in myself, but I made a very important investment into the World Heavyweight Championship. And Jeff Hardy, you will find out that it does indeed pay to be rude.
And speaking of guarantees, one more guarantee that I can make. This Sunday, I guarantee the Impact audience will see one last match between AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. The winner will be known as the Better Man Forever, and the loser, well, let's be honest, the loser's name is going to be AJ Styles. You're right, that guy's gonna lose, exactly. But I did have one more thing that I wanted to say to AJ face to face. So AJ, please, if you could come out here, let's talk like old friends. Just face to face, real quick, buddy. Come on out. I did, come on, AJ. Come on, I just want to talk, just like pals. Come on, let's blah, blah, blah a little bit.
AJ wants to blah, blah, blah.
Ask and you shall receive. Here comes the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. He'll be on the opposite side of this big six-man tag match tonight. And then, of course, his huge match at Final Resolution, Mike.
It's the ultimate in bragging rights. They go to the winner on Sunday. Styles and Daniels. They've had some great matches, some classics through the years. The last one ever is Sunday at Final Resolution.
Definitely should be a doozy, as the kids say. Whenever these two men lock up, meaning Daniels and AJ, it's magic.
Chris, I know exactly what you're going to say. I know you better than you know yourself. You've been jealous of me since day one. Not because I've been spoon-fed anything here. I've earned everything I've gotten here at TNA. But that's just who you are. You're just a jealous individual. Always has been, always will be. Yeah. And throughout all the deception, all the lies, the fact is, this Sunday, if on your best day and my worst, you still couldn't beat me.
Oh, we're talking facts, huh? Facts. Okay, well, here's a fact that you already knew. Every time I called you a loser for the last 18 months, deep down, you knew in your heart that I was right. And all of these losses that you've been piling up over the last year, losing at Bound for Glory, losing the Bound for Glory series, losing the opportunity to wrestle for the heavyweight championship for an entire year, it's not because of the evil machinations of Christopher Daniels or Frankie Kazarian or the Mafia or global warming or Obamacare. It's because you're a loser. And AJ, your worst nightmare, finding out that I'm better than you, your worst nightmare, in 3 days, that nightmare becomes a reality.
You know what the reality is? You talk too much.
Whoa! Looks like the time for talk is done. AJ taking down Daniels, but now the numbers game becomes an issue here.
Definitely not a smart move by AJ. I think he lets emotions get the better of him there. Getting outnumbered, but what's Hardy, Jeff Hardy?
Let's even up the numbers game.
Cowboys in the house along with the charismatic Enigma.
Yeah, here comes the Calvary, a little preview for what's to come later tonight. In our main event, it's going to be a huge six-man tag team match.
We got 6 of the top men right here in Impact Wrestling. As you said, gonna lock horns later tonight, so can't wait for that. Should be pretty heavy.
Cannot wait.
Sunday on the pay-per-view. And Taz, I kind of like to get your opinion here. You face each other as many times as these guys have. Is it to your advantage to vary things, change up the offense, or does that take away from your strengths?
Oh! No, I think you gotta change it up. I really do. I think you have to.
Little poetry in motion there. Our main event is gonna rage. Oh, into the cover goes the champ. And our main event, 6-man tag team action, continues on Impact Wrestling Live right after this. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling Live, our huge 6-man tag team main event. A lot of action during the break. Hardy in trouble.
Well, absolutely. We're going to take a look right here. You can see Jeff Hardy getting tripped up. Bobby Roode just one step ahead. That's going to be the opponent, the challenger for Hardy's championship this Sunday at Final Resolution. That's one-on-one. This here is 3-on-3. It's a little bit of a different deal, but the champ's in trouble.
Bobby Roode told me after he wins on Sunday, and he mentioned a guarantee earlier, that he will eclipse his own record as the longest reigning world heavyweight champ in our company history. Guys, he held it for almost 9 months.
Well, that's quite a claim. You look at the body positioning here as Kazarian trying to keep himself between the corner and Hardy, and I don't know if Earl Hebner saw that tag. So Hardy remains in a bad position in this main event matchup, Mike.
It has been several minutes where Daniels, Kazarian, and Roode have just taken advantage of the world heavyweight champion.
They've been picking apart Hardy, and you got to know that the man on the outside there, Bobby Roode, loving every second of it. High impact there by Daniels and Kazarian.
Well, these two men, they know how to just dissect someone's body, and a little tease there of the gangnam, the gigam, whatever the heck it's called. Thank God it was just a gigam. Thank God it was just a Texas A&M. Thank God it was just a tease.
What? Well, I'm sure you're glad they didn't go through with it there.
Well, I made my opinion about the gangnam last week very loudly. I would have blew up. And I'll say it again. It sucks. Go away, gangnam. Right now, Bobby Roode is bringing it hard. The World Heavyweight Champion. Good opportunity for Roode to just beat down and wear down the man that holds the TNA World Heavyweight title.
Snaps off the big vertical suplex there, quickly floats over into the cover, trying to get the win, and that would do a lot as a psychological advantage going into Sunday's Final Resolution.
You know, I heard an interesting and a dead-on description today of Bobby Roode. Roode is a different animal who will do anything to become world heavyweight champion, and the man behind those words, none other than our general manager, Hulk Hogan.
The Hulkster would know. Hardy in trouble. You talked about, would Hardy, Storm, and AJ be able to work together? Certainly so far, the continuity rests more in the other side of the ring here. Working more effectively as a team are Daniels, Kazarian, and the #1 contender, Bobby Roode.
See Daniels now in that catbird seat, stepping on the hair of Jeff Hardy, the world champ, keeping him in that corner.
And as a result of that chemistry and continuity, this 3-man team is just dominating.
Out of that heart attack there into the cover. Well, they are wearing pink and black. Still just decimating Hardy, roll him over into their corner again. And Hardy, at this point, he's got to find a way to create some distance here, but how's he going to do that?
Nah, he's in a lot of trouble here with someone like Bobby Roode. He saw the opportunity. There you see that jackal-like Daniels, that shady, sneaky man with a couple of sucker shots.
Now Kazarian going to do his part, just stepping on the throat of the champ. Just a vicious attack on the champion. And is Is this man orchestrating that? Was that the game plan all along for this team, Mike?
Well, you have to think so, and if not, it's certainly working out well for the man that's going to challenge for the world title this Sunday.
Sure is. Listen, Bobby Roode is allowing Kazarian and Daniels to do a lot of the heavy lifting here, beating the heck out of Jeff Hardy. And, obviously Bobby Roode getting involved too, but a lot of the blood is on the hands of Daniels and Kazarian.
Yeah, Hardy now just scurrying, just crawling, trying to do whatever he can to make the tag, but Roode right there to grab a hold of him and keep him in the center of the ring.
I'm sorry, Mike.
That was just when it looks like Hardy's going to get to the corner. He's grounded by the man that's going to challenge him for the title.
You got to figure if you're Storm or Styles on that apron, you are stewing to get in this ring. Hopeless. You can't help your partner.
The creatures of the night coming alive. They want to see Hardy make the tag. Can he do it? Maybe the window of opportunity, but that window shut down in a hurry by the #1 contender.
Welcome a true pro right there. Former world champion in Bobby Roode knows that Hardy wanted to get in that corner to tag either Storm or AJ in this match. Little nuances are the important thing.
Guys, this has been a clinic in cutting off the ring from Roode, Daniels, and Kazarian.
It really has. Just a simple strategy, but so damn effective.
Tables really turned in this matchup during the break with that attack by Bobby Roode, and they have maintained the advantage ever since. Frequent tags, keeping a fresh man in there, and they continue to wear down the charismatic Enigma.
Well, Hardy has two fresh partners that are dying to get into the battle.
And if the Cowboy or AJ are able to make the tag, they'll certainly be fresh.
And just this close again.
Yeah, Daniels hanging on to the britches of Jeff Hardy, keeping him from getting in that corner.
Well, like you said, just that close, inches away, but still couldn't get there, and then they drag almost a helpless world champion back to their corner at this point.
It has to be so frustrating for both the world heavyweight champion Jeff Hardy and both of his teammates.
I think I wrestled a tag team in the late 80s, and Parsippany dressed like these guys with the Zubas. That's another story. Good chance of that. And now look at Bobby Roode perched, something in mind. Not good intentions, obviously.
Definitely not, just measuring the champ. Hardy catches him with the counter. Oh! Twist of fate out of nowhere. And listen to this eruption by the Impact Zone. Hardy dives, tag is made. Here comes the phenomenal one.
And AJ Styles just exploding on the scene here. Taking out both Kazarian and Daniels. He's not done.
Has him scooped up. Wow. High impact on that suplex there. Quickly into the cover goes AJ, who since tagging in, looking good in this one. Here comes the Cowboy. Closing time. Oh! Now adjusting the spine to Daniels.
Well, you can just sense this. You can anticipate this six-man tag breaking down as Storm takes Daniels all the way out to the floor.
Nace says certainly quick out. Look at this. Cowboy now into the steps. And that leaves a 2-on-1 situation here with Roode and Kazarian on AJ. What a main event.
AJ still fighting out here. 2-on-1 situation.
Uh-oh, look at this. 2 for the price of 1.
Oh, man. That was really impressive right there. AJ now.
DDT, inverted DDT in stereo there by AJ, but Daniels in to make the save again. Mike, so much on the line in their final time that they're going to face off this Sunday.
AJ looks at it. Oh, he got cut off, and it was a bad landing for Styles.
You're not kidding. Nice counter there by AJ. Look at this. In comes the Cowboy to take out the trash.
Well, Daniels was going to try to capitalize, but AJ with an excellent counter. Now it looks like Jeff Hardy's the legal man. He tagged himself in.
Oh! Big time twist of fate by the champ. Hook of the leg. And they
AJ definitely not on the same page. I mean, they were kind of jaw-jacked a little bit, and Jeff Hardy saw that, tagged himself in, and grabbed the victory for his team. That's the story right there. I mean,
That's grabbing the bull by the